What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Alright, it's Monday morning here. Just got in, restrapped this blue turd down. Didn't finish it Friday. We did see 470 some horsepower out of it. Owner only wanted 450. Well, we got to finish getting the air fuel curve right, so it might make a little more power, it might not. It is way muggier today, and it's early in the morning. It's probably just gonna get worse. But yeah, I got to set up boost by gear, clean up the fuel curve, go over part throttle, and that'll be it for this turd. Jeremy's gone on an inspection, and yeah, we're just gonna get moving on Monday. Fucking Monday with fucking children. I fucked up like always, didn't pull the camera out. Temperature Friday, temperature today is steadily going up because we're in the morning, and the heat just keeps getting worse as the day goes on. So the power has dropped because the humidity is way worse. I know it ain't. About the same. But anyways, we ain't making the same power today. It just feels way hotter outside. I don't know why. It don't make no fucking sense. My youngins over here want me to pour water on his head, so let's make that happen. He's hot.
That times.
He's a hot.
Just a little bit. Hot feels way more better.
Feels way more better? Way more better. You need to go to school, fool.
Yeah.
Here. Alright, so one more pull on here. Power pull, just to make sure the air fuel curve is great. Then after that, I'm gonna let it cool. We'll test boost by gear. After that, I'll let it cool again, and I gotta go over part throttle. Then you won't see this motherfucker no more. It's done. Park, you gonna answer the phone?
Of course not.
Man. Beat your ass. Beat your ass. Beat your ass. Beat your ass. Beat your ass.
You know what?
Alright. That pull, way less power, but it was heat soaked. There's too many grass up here, you can't make no sense of it. It looks like a clusterfuck. Good old Dyno Jet software. But heat soaked. 441, 281 for torque. That's to the wheels. That's still on 12 pounds in the car.
James
Air fuels are solid.
Kid.
You're a young kid. I'm your damn daddy. All right. So we're just gonna let this thing have a long cool down session. Boost by gear is already set up, but I just want to let it cool down before I run it through it that long because it's already heat soaked. Just need to cool off. We'll be back. Blow the vacuum line off somewhere. Let's go find it. Well, we did that pull and it wouldn't idle down. It wanted to bounce between like 4 grand and idle. So I'm pretty sure we blowed something loose. That's what I'm thinking. It might just be this shitty throttle body. I think it was. Parker, I think it was just a case of the shitty throttle bodies. Let's find out.
If it's still running again. Yeah.
So yeah, we got to figure that out. Something's not happy.
What happened for another day?
Well, we was nearing the end.
And now we're not.
No, we're not. We done blowed the welds on the intake. Nah. We'll be back. I'm gonna have to put this camera down. Well guys, that didn't take long. I quickly noticed what was going on. It's a no nut right there. And there's not one on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see that. And we blew the damn gasket out. So I'm gonna have to fix this and go over everything and make sure everything's okay. The tune might not be right. We'll figure this out. Great. Look guys, no ratchet. Still on there tight. This ain't a good sign. I hope the tune don't change drastically. Liable to fix this shit, bolt it back on. We got 30 pounds of boost. Hey, that's the only nut that was on it, a bolt. See, what had happened was boosts. Back together. Let's see how she idles. I'm afraid it won't even idle anymore. I think it probably had a vacuum leak from day fucking one. We'll find out. Well, issue. Fixed the throttle body gasket. We now have 16 pounds in the car and 16 pounds on the dyno. Boost problem fixed. Now they read the same. But we got to retune it or fix the tuning issue. It's way richer now. Ooh. Lowered the boost, still ran rich as hell down here with the other run with more boost, but we made 13 psi that time. Power was like 420s. It's rich as fuck, so it looks like I'll be pulling fuel out. That throttle body really fucked me over. I was almost done. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen it? God damn it. All right, let's just keep rolling with it. That pull yielded 349 or 439. What the fuck am I reading? And 266 for torque. That's the temperature difference between Friday and at the moment. There's the humidity difference. Air fuels the other day had a lean spot right here. It was pretty much good along the ways. That red dotted line represents 11.8. I'm rich all through here now. I need to pull this fuel out. We're pretty little rich right there, but I'm not worried about it. Another pull or two, we should be done with this thing, and I can go over part throttle. Boost by gears there. I done tested it off camera. I'm not gonna keep doing pulls for the camera. This thing's getting beat to death in my opinion because all the issues it's had and all the going over it's needed. But it's almost done. O'Neill done started on the S2000. This motor comes out, inline pro bottom end goes in with a head that we had put together by a local machine shop. Then we get to start installing the turbo kit. Just in case I didn't tell you, we done. We're done. Final numbers. The 473's in the heat. I mean, in the cooler weather, that's still in the heat. The 450's in the heat. There's the temperature differences. But yeah, that's what you're fucking with in the summertime. We just lose some when it gets hot out. Intake temps rise, everything rises. You lose power. And we're done here. Moving on to the next. Next tune is this Honda Accord. It's way too hot to attempt it today. I'm done sweating my balls off. Me and Jeremy got the motor out of this thing. This Honda S2000 needs a Fred Flintstone. She ain't going nowhere. Power plant is over here. And here's the new. We got a fresh head to go on top of that. And a turbo kit to go on it too. I think I showed y'all some of this yesterday. The S2000, me and Jeremy got the motor out. Here's the old motor on the engine stand. We'll be taking some parts off it to put on the new one, but not much. Here's the new motor from Inline Pro. Rod and piston combo, sleeved. Sorry, I'm not gonna roll it over right yet. But yeah, this one's gonna be slowly but surely coming along, waiting on parts and everything. Ford Ranger in, water leak. And the eBay Accord is back on the dyno. You saw us replace the turbo last week. We're giving it another go. I already did a base pull because I had started tuning it in the past and had a bad turbo, so I didn't even throw my tuning equipment on it and did a base pull. We went really rich, then air fuels were okay, then we went really rich again. So my goal here is to just straighten out the air fuels. We're not really concerned about the power level or anything here. We just want this car to be safe. But that first pull, 132 horsepower to the tire, and it's falling off hardcore up top. This thing has AC with a log manifold, and you can't really see it, but that downpipe is very restrictive. Nothing on here flows good, so I don't expect to see a good power number. If they want a good horsepower number out here, they need to go back to the drawing board. It's not what I'm after. We want it to be safe. setup choked up. I took a little bit too much fuel out on the high cam. We did have a big old lean spot. I'm sure you see that. But out of the 9 PSI we're getting, well, dyno reads 9, car reads 8. Out of 8 PSI, we're seeing 139 horsepower. Woo! Easy, cuz, don't go too far. It's just dangerous. This setup's just too choked up. Like I say, I'm just trying to get the air fuel saved so the customer can beat it to death all he wants to. Pretty sure he'll be back to make more power though. But to make more power, we got to redo the downpipe. Might even have to lose AC. The downpipe is very restrictive because the AC compressor's in the way, and then there's pretty much a stock exhaust all the way back. It has a fart muffler on the end of the tailpipe, but that's about it. All right, add some fuel on the high cam. I'll be back. Okie dokie then.
Oakley dokley.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, see, what happened was my wideband read, but it didn't read shit right here.
Here's what happened right here.
I know. Our power output, a little less. Torque, a little less. But we're much safer on air fuels. But I still gotta add a little more. Still gotta add a little more. Then we'll be good.
Got some money.
We got the air fuels right. She's good. But no power. That power number steadily dropping. I did not let the car cool off. Like I say, we're just after that safe air fuel. And there she is following that line. That line replicates 11.8. But that's our temperature in the shop. Our humidity. Power to the wheels. Torque to the wheels on the eBay Accord. Don't judge us about them numbers. There ain't a fucking thing I can do about it. I did not build this turbo kit.
Who wants smoke?
Yeah, who wants smoke? We're about to tear the streets up in this thing. Not. On to the next.
Water bottle.
Say that again. Say it again.
Hey, Trent. He has a water bottle. Then I can
The tattletale. The hoodlum.
Here's a crazy one.
Menace.
The menace. Dennis the menace. What are you doing?
Hey, Parker! Did you turn that off? Yeah, you turn it off. Dang it!
Turn it up. What are you doing? It won't go off.
Parker, this is what you get. This way.
Where your shoes at, boy? Put your shoes on.
Hey,
Hey, you don't have like on.
Craig's janky ass B16. He's doing an oil change right now.
A little bit low.
A little low. This is an oil change. You just leave that in there and add some more.
Of course not.
Keep on rocking. It's self
1,000 miles though.
it self changes. You could put a bucket back there on the back and catch it and recycle it. We got a GSR in, stock head, built bottom end, block guard on E85. The first pull we had some tire slippage. Second pull took care of that. About to get on to the third pull. We got a little boost creep, but we're still gonna turn it up. Dealing with some high temperatures, and it's just getting hotter. Well, that last run, I barely turned the boost controller on. It works by duty cycle, gave it just a little bit of duty cycle. Boost jumped up to 20. We maxed the injectors out. That was not a full pull. I hit boost cut right before I started to let out as it was running wings. But that was the number. This car will make good power, but we just need to resolve some issues. I had to turn the boost controller back off and just deal with what we got. It's a new day. The car we had on the dyno yesterday, she gone. It had, what kind of issues do we have? It's a new day. Oh yeah, the ran out of fuel system. Injector, we ran out of injector. So he's gonna resolve that issue and come back. But for now, we're back on the Prelude, the circle track car, roundy round. Fuel pump replacement. Then she goes on the dyno. Might do that today, get it over with. Customer's not ready for it back yet, but we're gonna be done super early. Brand new wall bro. Let's get it in. Wow, the fuel pump's in, but does it work? But does it work? Oh shit, I can't reach the main switch. Ugh. Got him. Can't reach the gas pedal, the door don't open, but it's a running. All right, we're about to make a fucking left on the dyno. We might go right, I don't know. What we have here is a stock H23A bottom end, and we had the head off of this thing. Skunk 2 valve train, Skunk 2 Pro 1 cams, Skunk 2 intake manifold, and throttle body were just added along with the cam gears to degree them cams in. But about to get to start turning on this thing. The only thing holding this back is the stock header and the exhaust that they're forced to run. It's a little on the small side, but hoping we can break that 200 mark, get them on the top of the field as long as they can drive this thing.